Hey folks, I'm Tony.
And I'm Tina.
And we're TNT RVing. What are we checking out today, Teen?
We are checking out the brand new 2025 Rockwood Ultra Lite, and it's a 2618RD, and this just might be our new RV. We're very interested in this, so we're anxious to check it out. So come on, let's go.
Alrighty, let's get this tour started. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to post all of the specs down below in the box here. And I always like to start the tour off here at the front dock light switch. And of course, it's already on.
Yeah, well, it's
and I want
out.
you to step back and check out this front cap, Tina. I really like, first off, this darker color, actually. And Rockwood, they do such a great job with their graphics and everything. Their laminated windshield, I really like that as well. Their graphics, of course, and this bright dock light. It will light up your when you're hooking up and everything, and just really looks cool. So I'm going to go ahead and shut that back off. On the front A-frame here, they have a battery box here, and this has got room for 2 lead-acid batteries. The propane tank cover here has got room for 2 30-pound propane tanks. And this front jack here is electric, of course, and it has a nice little bypass in the event you have an issue or what have you. You can put your speed handle there and jack it up and down. One of the neat things for 2025 though is they now offer a BAL 5.3 auto leveling system. And it's a 3-point leveling system with automatic stabilizers. So you no longer have to use or go along the side and press a button for your stabilizers to stabilize it. And that is an option. So let's continue along the front here. And I did not point out this diamond plate here. This diamond plate is actually plastic. And initially I was like, I don't know if I really like that. But the more I thought of it is, if you pick up some debris, a stone or what have you, and it hits it, it's not gonna dent. The other thing I didn't point out is the frame here. Lippert, they've provided Rockwood now for the past several years this powder coated frame, and I really like that because it's really gonna help the longevity of the frame. The other thing I wanted to point out, so they have the solar on the side, and that port right here, that's what that is right there. And they have these kits that are available that have the solar controller and everything and a panel all built in. And then you could just simply plug that in, and then it'll keep your battery topped off as well. And mind you, standard I believe on this one is a 200-watt solar panel. Coming along this side, we have a frameless window, which Rockwood uses in Flagstaff, of course. And then right here's the switch for the power stabilizers. And they use the Lippert PSX2 stabilizers, which is really neat because they have a motor on either side of the stabilizers. So if you have uneven ground, there's no issue with them working independently. Tina, check out this storage unit. Another thing I really like about Rockwood Flagstaff, they now use these slam latches, which are awesome. There's also a magnetic catch here that holds the door open, and look how large this storage space is. It's incredible, this pass-through. And the other thing I wanted to point out, Tina, if you look back in here, comes standard with the Suburban griddle, and you now have the Lodge cast iron griddle, of course, and then in the back there, that is an 1800-watt inverter. So now we're going to be able to run our coffee maker when we're on the road, which is awesome.
Because there's my morning coffee.
So continuing along, team, we have a huge 21-foot awning, and this awning's got a center support, of course. The other thing I wanted to point out is the doors. This is a friction door, so wherever you put it, it'll stay in light winds. If in the event you're in a real windy area or what have you, there's an arm here, and you could actually attach that to the door so it doesn't move. The other thing we're using is these MORryde step above aluminum steps. What's neat about these is there's a gas shock that will help offset the weight of them, so they're really light and easy to lift up. So another neat thing that they're doing. So the other thing is the grab bar here. As opposed to being flush with the side of the RV, you have a nice little handle here to grab a hold of, which is good. Continuing on, see this rail here, team? That Suburban griddle, you could actually attach it to the side here or put the tray like we normally do. Normally we put our griddle on a table nearby, but here's power, and of course your satellite or cable. LP disconnect is right underneath here. Yep. For that. Here's your water heater. Up top again, that's your television mount. Of course, outdoor speakers. Here's your vent for your oven range. Down below is your Suburban furnace. This is the air intake and exhaust for that. And what I noticed, they're doing a larger panel, and that'll help with the servicing of it.
And look again, the nice graphics. Yeah.
The graphics that they're using and putting on here, I really like it.
I do too.
For sure. The other thing I wanted to show you back here is look at the size of this door. This rear door here is much wider.
Well, it's mostly that's really your main entrance.
Exactly.
That's why it's wider.
So, and we'll see that a little bit later. Same thing, friction hinge, assist on the step, and this nice grab handle. And once again, look at these windows along the side here. And this is what we really like about this unit, is the windows in the back here. Alrighty, along the back side here, once again, look at this large frameless window, which I really like. Up top, you're prepped for a rear view camera already. You got this awesome ladder to get up on the roof, and that has a 250-pound capacity. Tina, what's neat about having this rear dinette is you also have storage underneath here. And if you look, you got a nice amount of storage.
Actually, that goes pretty deep.
And once again, look at what Rockwood is doing here. We've got this aluminum structure that is going to help keep everything nice and solid. And of course, our slam latch, which I really like. You got your bumper, and of course, a receiver here that has a 300-pound capacity. And what I really like about that is it's all powder coated. So that's really cool. So let's go ahead and go up top.
Okay.
Alrighty, up top here, you've got two 15,000 BTU AC units. You got one solar panel, of course, a couple slide toppers, Maxer vent fan in the middle there, and then over here is just a regular traditional vent. And the other thing that's neat about this roof membrane, this is the Alpha Ply TPO 45 mil thick roof membrane. And what's really neat about this is it is now a lifetime warranty. So let's get back down. Coming along this side, here's where your 50 amp service gets plugged in. Here's your fresh water tank fill. And of course, look at these windows, Tina, along the side and the back as well. So I really like all the windows on the back side of this RV. And then if you go underneath here, let me show you the underside here. Of course, there's a better view of the stabilizer. And then you've got this nice sealed underbelly. And all of these tanks, the water tank, gray tank, black tank, they all have heat pads on the underside of them, along with the outlets as well. And I want to point out these Dexter torsion axles that they're using here. You've got your never adjust brakes, Goodyear Endurance tires, and that's all standard, which is really neat. And those wheels come with a TPMS system, so it monitors your tire pressure along with heat as well. The slide here, this is a rack and pinion slide, nice and beefy. Not going to have any issues with that either. Alrighty, along the side here, another large window, which I love. Tina, behind the refrigerator, guess what? We have storage. You could probably put a set of golf clubs up here. Look at this.
Oh my gosh,
or
yes, you
two,
could.
Actually. So that is really neat as well.
That goes way up there.
It does.
That is nice.
It does. So I really like the storage on this unit as well. Alrighty, so along the front of the slide here, this is where your hookups are. So you have your city water, your black tank flush, along with your antifreeze inlet, and of course here's your cable and satellite connection as well. Right next to it is your outdoor shower, and that comes with that curly hose. You just plug that in and you can spray it like a garden hose. You've got hot and cold water, which I really like. And right below this is you've got your low point drain here. And the other thing I like about this is it's just a single point of connection, and you have your gray right here and your black is right there, which is really nice. And let's go back up. So the front slide here is your wardrobe slide, and that's on a Schwintek mechanism. So if we continue along this way, here is your other side of the pass-through. And once again, this huge door, which I really like. And of course, you have that slam latch. Tina, that wraps up the outside. Why don't you take us around on the inside?
Okay.
Alrighty, so here's another look at the exterior. Let's see what Tina's up to.
Come on inside. But before you do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. But come on in and check this baby out. So we're gonna close the door and keep the air in here. Well, that was a slam.
Oops.
So we're gonna start over here with the RV app, which you know we love. This is motion censored, so it will turn on. The blue means the lights are on. The white means they're off, but you can check out your water heater, your electric, all of that, your tank levels, as well as putting your slides in, your awning in and out. But what's new for 2025 is if your lights are on, your interior lights, they now are dimmable. So you just hold it and they will dim. And then if you shut them off and turn them back on, they're gonna be in the same position that you left them in. So we're gonna brighten them up a little bit so it's nice and bright in here to do this video. So that's pretty slick. We do like that new feature for 2025. Down here you have your fire extinguisher and an outlet and your heater things.
Your vents.
Our heater vents.
And converter.
And, yes, and our converter
that's a
down
smart converter, by the way. And this will recognize if there's lead acid batteries or lithium, and it'll charge them at the correct voltage.
Right. So what I love about this unit, as Tony pointed out on the outside, are look at all these windows out the rear. So as you know, when you have a travel trailer and you're backing into a site, you want the view out the back. That's where the lake view is. That's where the mountains are, or what have you. So look at all these windows with this great dinette that does fold into a bed. I could just sit here all day. But this is really cool. This table goes, I have to unlock it.
Yeah, there's a lock right here, and then you press that.
Press this, and it goes forward and back and side to side. It's like, we call it the Ouija board. That's pretty cool. And then wherever you want it, you just then lock it in place. It does also shrink down, and this will convert into a bed as well, which is really, really nice. But look at all these cabinets up here, and they all stay open now. So this is pretty cool. This, you're gonna find this unit in particular has an abundance of storage. I think all the Rockwoods do, actually. You got a vent here, but you can get a max air vent fan here if you would like. So on these, I like these shelves too. I'm trying to figure out what I put on here. It will be useful. Down here we have a drawer, as well as a USB port, as well as an outlet here. And I believe the same thing on this side. Yep, a USB and an outlet and another drawer. This, I know, would become the junk drawer because it's right next to the front door. Front door that's in the rear. So, over on the slide, you have the theater seating, which you can charge the phone here now. It also has nice storage in the armrest here. It does have the parachute pull for the recliner, which is nice. And now you don't need to worry about this because now you have those dimmable lights. But these lights, you can totally shut them off if you don't want that one in use at all. So, we make our way over here. We have the refrigerator that opens from both sides. Look at that. Oh, this feels nice. I'm gonna stand in here. So, and your product manual that now comes with the units. These are awesome. These will tell you every single thing about your particular unit. That's new for, well, not new, but this is a great addition.
What, 23, 24?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but now their refrigerators now have the freezer on the bottom. So you just push the button in here, and now you've got your freezer down here.
Well, one of the things I really like about the new refrigerator and freezer is these are locked, so we're no longer going to need our bungee cord to lock them down.
And they're not going to fold open just a little bit so it loses that air in there. But over here you have a pantry. It's not super deep, but it is nice and it's got the nice shelves, and it can hold a lot of stuff. So that's pretty slick. Over here, the kitchen, where you have this nice, super deep, amazing sink. I like these. And check this out. You now have the squirty hose.
Nice.
Right? That's pretty cool. Lots of counter space. You've got your outlets. You've got your thermostat here as well. So more cabinet space. I'll show you up here. More cabinet space up here. Look how huge that is. You can add some shelves in there for sure. Whoops. More cabinet space up here. You've got your microwave. Got your stove. I don't know why this is open.
Yeah, somebody's playing with it.
Yeah, so this closes and it has the nice grippies, so it stays closed during transit. You have your oven. Oh, that's nice. A lot of people don't like the ovens. They think they don't cook in their RV. We cook all the time. We'll cook a pizza or your biscuits when you're making biscuits and gravy. So we use ours. Over here, you have a cubby for your little scrub brushes and sponges, and then you have 3 drawers. Got that drawer, this drawer. This one's a little more shallow because you've got the sink. So, but this is deeper, or longer, I should say, I'm sorry. And there as well. So over here, the one thing I wish this unit had was a fireplace, but instead you get more storage. You've got, look at all this cabinet space here.
And
so
then
that's pretty cool.
The other thing to point out, this space here, this is being utilized because your furnace is right to the left. And instead of having the old registers on the floor, what they're doing is they're bringing that air up into here, making the turn, and then going out the side here, which I much rather have. Right. So I think they did a nice improvement with that.
The other thing that's new for 2025 is they do have new color schemes. So you can have the light wood or the dark chocolate wood or the light stone as opposed to the dark fabric as well. So make sure you check out their website for the colors or go to your local dealership. You got your nice television set here. So I'm going to move now. This is what I really like. Now we move into the bathroom. It's got a walk-through bathroom, which means you get a ginormous tub. No, actually, or shower. I'm sorry, not a tub. So you walk into this great shower. Look at this. Skylight's letting a lot of light in today, so it's a little warmer here, but look at how much space you have. You got a lot of elbow room. Got a little shelf here, here, and here. But this, oh, you got shelves over here too. This is nice. I like this a lot. So your toilet's here. And then if you close this door, you have another linen closet. Or not another. It's your linen closet. But look at all the storage. Now that one's really deep. So I do like that as well. Has the toe kick light right here. And a little shelf under here, but that's how you access your water pump. So I also wanted to mention new for 2025 for both Rockwood and Flagstaff, they now have made improvements on their plumbing, and Tony's going to drop some photos as well. So not sure what's under here. Oh, more cubby space. Wow. That's pretty cool. So as we walk over into the bedroom, I'm putting my shoes on. So you got another television set behind me.
And that's an option as well.
Yeah. So, but it has this great sliding door for the bathroom. So you have your barn door slide, which is nice. I like this. And then it latches for travel, which is always helpful. But this is that wardrobe slide that Tony was showing you on the outside, and you have shelf space here. I'm gonna scooch over here. And then you have hanging space here as well as here. And more cabinet space up here, which is all the way across, which is nice because you no longer have a cabinet here because you've got the wardrobe slide. Like our unit has the cabinet here, but I like this. So you have that, and then you have a cubby here. And then you have an outlet, and you've got your, what's that?
The remote switch for the inverter.
That's
so it turns on the
okay.
1800 watt inverter.
And another USB port. And you've got your overhead lights that you can shut these off independently. So that's nice. Air conditioning right up the top there. There is a max air vent fan in the bathroom. I did forget to point that out as well. So you have another drawer over there. And then again, you have amazing storage under your bed. You can put a lot of stuff there. Plus all these drawers. This unit does not lack in storage. No. That is for sure. So I think that's, oh, I forgot because I'm not used to these big units. It has a, well, I guess this is the front door, but it's actually the back door. So this is the door. It's kind of great because now that's your emergency exit as well. So this is your door from your bedroom. So dual entry and on this RV, which is pretty cool.
Alrighty, so what we're going to do now is we're going to bring in the slides and see what sort of access you have and space with the slides in.
Yep.
So
Okay.
stay tuned.
You're in travel mode now because we brought the slides in. This is about how much access you have to your refrigerator, which, well, I don't want to bang that too hard. I mean, you could get some stuff out of there if you absolutely had to. I think I would just travel with our cooler in the car. But you cannot access the bathroom from here, but you can from the other door. So let's go into the bedroom and see how that looks.
Alrighty, let's go see what Tina's up to here.
So here's with the wardrobe in. So you have total access to your bathroom, which is really nice. So you can get in here and then you can see from this side how the slide is. So you can't really go anywhere there.
Right.
So, but you can access your bathroom from travel, which is pretty important to us.
Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you found this video helpful, useful, entertaining possibly. And if you did, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe to TNT RVing.
Yeah, give us a big thumbs up, a like, and we'll see you at the campground.
TNT.